Welcome back to Shepherd's Garage. Right now I'm sitting in my 66 Oldsmobile 88. This is the first old car that I bought a few years back. It's a bit of a patina car. It was a pretty nice patina car, and a couple years ago I ended up getting in an accident with it and smashing up the front end, but I'm slowly getting it back to the way it was. This has a 425 in it. A few years back I had rebuilt it, put a cam in it and stuff like that. Currently I have a Summit Racing carb on it. It's a 750 with a vacuum secondary, and although the carb's probably a little big for this engine, it's not a super high horsepower or anything like that. It's got a bit of a bog. It really doesn't make any power until after 3000 RPM, which could have to do with the cam, but I think that there's something going on with the vacuum secondaries. Maybe I'm not creating enough vacuum for them to open. I have one of the softest springs in it right now, but it doesn't seem to be enough. So the plan is to go for a quick drive. You can probably be able to tell what I'm talking about. And then I have an old Edelbrock carb that's got mechanical secondaries, and I'm gonna throw that on and see if it makes any difference. And then I know if I need to get a mechanical secondary carb or whatever. The Edelbrock one I have really isn't that good. It's just a spare I have laying around that might work just to test it. Okay, we're gonna fire this thing up and go for a quick drive, and I'll show you what it's doing. Hopefully you can hear me. This thing's pretty loud. It's got true dual straights on it with little Dynaflow, whatever they're called. They're the size of a pop can for a muffler. See if you can hear it hits like a power band at $3,000. I'll see if you can hear it. As soon as I hit $3,000, all the power comes in. I'm not sure if that's maybe just cam related. Alright, I'm gonna hold the camera pointing at the tack so you can see what I'm talking about maybe a little better. You'll be able to see it in the RPM. Alright, I'm back in the garage, and now that it's super hot from rodding on it, I'm gonna change this carb. This is the Edelbrock that I have. It's pretty gross. I don't know. We're gonna see. I've never even ran it on anything. We'll see if it works. I'm not gonna open it or nothing. I'll just test it out. Alright, let's get this air filter pulled off here. Here's the old carb. It's like I said, Summit Racing 750, and it works okay. There's at partial throttle, it kind of has a stumble and stuff like that, but I do think a 750 is probably too much for this engine, but I didn't want to get anything too small either because I want most power I can get. But we'll see if it likes the smaller Edelbrock. I think it's like a 600 or something like that, I'm guessing. Maybe then the mechanical secondary, I guess we'll see if it's better. It could just literally be the cam, I'm thinking, but I just want to be sure because I'm giving up a lot on the low end. It just has nothing off the line. It's got the car is like a highway gear, probably 290 or something like that, and a stock converter, which does not help at all, but well, this will narrow down my problems anyways. hopefully everything sort of lines up the same. I know I'm gonna have to add a fuel line, but it's just temporary anyways. Okay. Get this fuel line off, hopefully nothing catches on fire since it's like 1,000 degrees now. Should get something to catch that, maybe. Got a little paint cap, that'll be good to catch with. Oh, yeah, there's a bit of pressure in there, I forgot about that part. It's a lot of gas. No fire? That's good. Let's just let that sort of evaporate for a minute. I'll get these 4 nuts off here holding her down. This has a square bore to spread bore adapter because this intake is spread bore. I got it on came with a parts car I bought for this actually. So did that Edelbrock carb. Hopefully I can save this gasket because I don't have another one. We might have to go make one out of a beer case or a cereal box. But maybe this one will come apart. Yes, the gasket stayed on that spacer, that's good. Swing this new one on here. I looked this carb up, it's actually it's a 650, whatever they call them, ABS2 Edelbrock. So that's not bad. Okay, now I just got to get the fuel line hooked up. And this throttle linkage, nice, lines right up, that's perfect. Now, where's that clip? Right there. Hopefully, the clip fits. You're gonna have to adjust this throttle rod here a little bit. It's kind of loose, but again, we're just testing. It'll be fine. Found a chunk of 3/8 fuel line. This is literally all I have left, and it's like just about perfect length. So that's all we got to do. I did add this throttle return spring. Just it seemed a little weak, so that's good. It's held on with a zip tie, so you know that's good. The choke's also held open with a zip tie. So once I get this on, I think I need a couple vacuum caps. I'll probably steal off the other one, and then we should be able to start this. Okay, that side's done. Get her on the card. Yeah, it's just long enough. Perfect. Don't see any ports in the back, so that should be good. Okay, where are these idle screws at? 1, 2 turns out. Where am I? Half, 1, 1.5. So we'll start with that. I don't know what they're supposed to be at. Actually, I'll start with 1.5. So I don't think it really matters in this case anyways. Okay, let's see if it'll start. Pour a little bit of gas in it. This carb has basically nothing for an idle circuit. It's probably just got old gummed up gas in it, but I'm going to see if I can just 2-foot it and go for a drive. It seems okay off of idle, so we'll just see if this works out or not. Hopefully I don't get stranded. drive very good. Maybe this carb wasn't a good idea. Hard to keep it running. Still have that log at 3,000, or until 3,000, I mean. Even though this carb's obviously not very good, I can still feel that difference. It's got to be the cam. Carb might be getting better as I go. If it's just got crappy fuel and the new stuff might clean it out a little bit. Still not good, but better turn around and get back before this thing gets up. It's a little bit stronger with this carb. There's a little bit less slag there, but maybe that vacuum secondary will be fine. I just might have to play with the springs a little bit more. This carb certainly needs cleaned at least. I ain't sure I'm gonna get back here. That idle circuit, once you give it throttle, it's kind of okay. Squirter's good in this carb anyways, it's pretty responsive that way. Sound like it's got a really nasty cam in it. And we're back. Well, it's too bad that didn't work out better, but at least we know now that it's not the carb and I can put my old one back on. I think the vacuum secondary, it's kind of kicking in around the same time. It's making it feel even worse, I think. So if we play around with the springs and some adjustment on that other carb, maybe that would be the trick. Thanks for watching. Next time you should see the 89 Dodge truck again. I just pushed it out to do this today, but we're bringing it back in to hopefully get it finished off and we can go for a drive in it.